Hello, book friends. This is Floss from the Grape Jelly Library on my way out the door to go to work. But while I was getting ready and doing things around the house in the morning that I usually do before I leave, I was brainstorming and I came up with this. One of the things that have been in the back of my mind has been Book of the Month. I love a Book of the Month, the BookBox subscription, and I got to thinking, what in my life is working? What needs to go? What do we need to tweak? I think I'm a little crooked here. Still, sorry. Okay. What needs to go? What needs tweaking? And one of the things that keeps coming to mind is Book of the Month. Don't get me wrong, I love that book subscription box so much, but I find myself never ever reading those books. And I don't know why, because there's such a joy to receive in the mail. When I pull up and I see that big blue box on my porch, like, I am in my glory. I am loving it. And I excitedly bring it in the house, open it up, check out my books, put them on a shelf, and then I walk away, never to touch them. And that has to change. Not getting rid of the subscription. That I feel is working. Me purchasing the books from this book subscription. That works because I love the feeling of feeling like a little kid in school when the weekly reader would come around and we would get to pick our books, and then the bookmobile would come weeks later and deliver our treasures. Love that feeling. Makes me feel excited like a kid again. So that works. What doesn't work is my attitude once I get the books. So that's what this video is about. Stay tuned. Oh, welcome to my channel, book friends. I am so glad you could join me. My name is Floss. This is the Grape Jelly Library, and I do love to talk about books. And I do love to receive books via book mail. That is one of the best feelings in the world. And that's why I will never, ever get rid of my Book of the Month subscription. I will never, ever get rid of my Audible subscription either, because both of them have value in my life. But like I said, my attitude towards the Book of the Month once I receive those treasures shifts, and I no longer have time for that. So that is what this video is about. I am going to change my attitude, and what I am going to do is I am going to say to myself that I'm going to cut my subscription down to one book a month. No, I'm not. I'm not going to be able to do that. Two books a month, and I must read both of them. If I cannot read both of those books within a 30-day time frame, then I'm not doing something right. If I don't read both books in 30 days, then I will say to myself, okay, Floss, let's be reasonable and let's take it down to one book a month. And if you read that book and you feel like you have room for another book of the month, then kick it back up to the two. No harm, no foul. But yeah, let's start off nice and easy with one book. It's such a value to get the both books. But anyways, yeah, we're going to baby steps. So I'm going to do one book, Book of the Month, book per month. If you subscribe to Book of the Month, then maybe you would like to read it along with me. I'm going to say this. On the first of every month, yes, my book doesn't come until like the 5th to the 15th. And it's sporadic. It doesn't always come on those days. Sometimes, in between or sometimes a little after. So I would like to start it on the 1st of every month, so that the first book that I read is the book of the month book. If I'm not digging it, I can DNF it. Luckily, though, or unfortunately for me, I am really not big on DNF, and I understand the whole life is short, and you know, if you're not vibing with it, put it down, move along. I get it. I've had to do that a couple of times with my books. But my personality is more, I like to see things through, and I like to see difficult things through, so that I have a sense of pride for myself. That's what works for me. You know, I just get really proud of myself that I did something that I didn't want to do. So I don't know what works for you. And, you know, that, like I said, what works for you is great. But I'm just telling you from my perspective. So in general, I don't DNF. But, like I said, keep in mind, that's not to say I wouldn't ever in the future. So what I'm going to do is I have quite a bit of book of the month books that I need to catch up on. So I might do two. I might do the 1st and the 15th. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, because sometimes I get so darn busy. I'm lucky to even get, you know, 3 books, physical books read. But I have taken a look at my lifestyle, and I have shifted things around so that what no longer works for me has been removed, and what I think will work for me now at this stage in my life has been introduced into my, you know, everyday lifestyle. And what I have been overlooking or taking for granted has now been recognized. So that's what I'm trying to say, if that makes any sense. I have a slew of Book of the Month books, and these are not even the half of it. And I think I haven't read any of these, but I'm just reflecting back on any of my Book of the Month books. Maybe 2. I don't know, over a 3-year period. Not good. The statistics are not good. So we are going to change that. We are going to make this work for us. So if you out there would like to join me in reading our unread Book of the Month books, then comment below and let me know, and we will make this happen. And incidentally, you do not have to belong to Book of the Month to get these books. You can get these books via your bookstore, online, on eBay. I don't know. For those of you who are not against Amazon, I am sure you could get these books at your local Walmart. I've even seen them at Target. So you do not have to belong to this subscription. If you have these books on your shelves and you find yourself saying, oh, I haven't read that, then join in. This is going to be fun. I am excited to introduce this to my channel. Like, this is just an example, and I don't want you to hear clunk clunk. So I'm just going to throw these pillows onto the floor. We'll clean up when I get home from work. Okay, so I just want to show you what I am talking, so you can gauge better how abusive I am in this practice of ordering and then not doing anything with them. I have The Lies I Tell by Julie Clark, Ariande, Winter Counts, Rock, Paper, Scissors, The London Seance Society, Wayward, Miami, I don't know how to say that, Miami, Hester, Woman of Light, Georgie All Along, Lot, Salvage the Bones, Sign Here, and that is not even the half of it. It's probably not even a third of it. And, you know, I'm out here doing my book of the month book videos, what I purchased, but, and I'm saying, like, a big old fool that I'm going to read them, and then I never do. So we're changing that. 2023, it's never too late for change, and change starts now. So if you would like to participate in this book read with me, all you have to do is comment below, and if you have any suggestions to further what I have just said, if you would like to elaborate on it, please do. But let's do this. We're going to start with the first book, no, the first day of the month. Just take any of your book of the month. It doesn't even have to be the previous month's. Just pick one. Pick one and let's read it. And maybe if we're good girls and boys, we could get 2 of them in. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. I will purchase 1 book a month, but read 2. And sooner or later, I will catch up and be where I need to be. I don't know how long that will take me to do. I haven't figured it out on paper or anything, but in my mind, the wheels are rolling and it's making sense. So that's all I have for you today, guys. I have to go to work, and you're not going to hear me say, nah, I have to go to work. Work is a blessing. I am glad to be able to go to work. So whatever you have to do today, have fun. Have a beautiful day, no matter what your weather or what your circumstances. Look on the bright side of things. Know that I love you. Be well, be good, be reading, and may all your book dreams come true. P.S. Just to get the ball rolling, I am going to start today, April 19th, with Georgie All Along.